Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're exploring a groundbreaking book that's reshaping how we think about agri-food systems. It's called Biological Economies, Experimentation, and the Politics of Agri-Food Frontiers, edited by Richard Heron, Hugh Campbell, Nick Lewis, and Michael Carolan. So, what exactly are biological economies? Well, this book introduces us to a radical new approach that challenges traditional ways of understanding food and agriculture. It's an approach that embraces the idea that all research is, in some way, performative or enactive. In other words, the act of studying something doesn't just observe, it actively shapes and influences the world it seeks to understand. The book identifies three key challenges that have been confronting agri-food studies. First, there's the move towards more than human approaches, which recognize that non-human actors, like animals, plants, and even microorganisms, play a crucial role in shaping our food systems. This perspective challenges the anthropocentric view that has dominated much of our thinking about agriculture and food. Second, there's the emergence of a post-structural political economy of food and agriculture. This approach questions the traditional focus on large-scale structures like capitalism and the nation-state, instead emphasizing the importance of local contexts, diverse networks, and the agency of smaller actors. Finally, the book calls for more enactive and performative research approaches. This means moving beyond simply observing and analyzing to actively engaging with and intervening in the systems we study. It's about recognizing that our research has the power to shape the very realities we seek to understand. The biological economies approach is all about reimagining how we think about food and agriculture. It's about breaking down the barriers between different disciplines and embracing a more holistic view of the world. The authors argue that by doing so, we can better understand the complex interplay between biological and economic systems. One of the most compelling aspects of the book is its use of case studies to illustrate these new ways of thinking. From the caterpillar fungus market in Tibet to the politics of animal disease control in New Zealand, the authors provide a rich tapestry of examples that challenge our assumptions and open up new possibilities for understanding. One of the central concepts in the book is the idea of assemblage. This refers to how different elements, human and non-human, material and immaterial, come together to form complex systems. By focusing on assemblages, the authors argue, we can better understand the dynamic and often unpredictable nature of agri-food systems. Another important theme is the role of experimentation. The authors advocate for a more experimental approach to research, one that embraces uncertainty and is open to new and unexpected outcomes. This is reflected in the book's emphasis on enactive research, which involves actively engaging with and intervening in the systems we study. The book also explores the political dimensions of agri-food systems. It argues that food is inherently political, and that understanding the politics of food is crucial for creating more just and sustainable food systems. This is reflected in the author's call for a moral politics of food, one that recognizes the ethical implications of our food choices and the power dynamics that shape our food systems. One of the most fascinating case studies in the book is the story of the caterpillar fungus in Tibet. This fungus, known as soft gold, is highly valued in traditional Chinese medicine and has become a lucrative commodity. The authors explore the complex interplay between local harvesters, global markets, and the biology of the fungus itself, revealing the multiple ontologies that shape this unique agri-food system. Another compelling example is the discussion of animal disease control in New Zealand. The authors highlight the tensions between different approaches to managing disease, from the bureaucratic protocols of government agencies to the more pragmatic and adaptive strategies of farmers and veterinarians. This case study illustrates the importance of understanding the diverse perspectives and practices that shape agri-food systems. In conclusion, Biological Economies is a provocative and inspiring book that challenges us to rethink our assumptions about food and agriculture. It invites us to embrace a more experimental, enactive, and politically engaged approach to research. As the authors argue, the future of agri-food research lies in recognizing the agency of non-human actors, the importance of local contexts, and the political dimensions of food systems. Thank you for joining me on this journey through biological economies. I hope this episode has inspired you to think differently about the food you eat and the systems that produce it. If you're interested in learning more, I highly recommend picking up a copy of the book. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to BrightLearn for more thought-provoking content on the issues that matter. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep striving for a better, more sustainable world.
Visit brightlearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.